Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I'm in the kitchen, and what I am doing is I am rendering down whole tomatoes. So what I did first was you take a tomato, or eat like Romas or big boy tomatoes. You want to clean them, take the stem out, cut any bad spots out of it. And then what you want to do is you want to blanch them so that the skins will peel off. And then from there, you stick them in a pot, right? And you start cooking it down. And then I'm at the stage where I parade the tomatoes so that I'm making tomato sauce. So there's a couple, you can kind of see the tomatoes that did not get pureed all the way. And I will puree this again so that these tomatoes get cooked down really good. So if you guys want to learn how to can your own tomato sauce, it's really simple. It is so easy, guys. Anybody can do this. And you just need a big stock pot. Put all different kinds of tomatoes. You can put baby cherries in there. You can put, your Cherokee tomatoes, your big boys, your white cheese in there. Any kind of tomato, Romas, you can put them all together. And this makes the best tomato sauce, because it has all those unique flavors together. And it is so tasty. So once I get this all rendered down and pureed, then what I'm going to do is I have to wash my jars. So I'll probably need more than this. I'll probably do a couple of large quart jars, which I'm pretty sure I got two here. I got another one up here. And I'll use these 2 quarts. This one is a really old jar. And I love this jar because this jar is so thick, it's really old. See how thick the top is? So this is a newer one. You can kind of see how thin that is. So I love finding these old gems. So then next what I'll do is I will wash these, and there's still some old product on there. Wash them in hot water and soap. And then what I do is I put a towel over them, keep them warm. And then when my tomato sauce is ready, then I will fill them. So when I'm at that stage, I will come back. So you guys will not miss a thing. This is so easy, guys. You're going to absolutely love it. So stick with me and let me pause you. Okay, guys, so the next process in the game is you're going to need lemon juice. Now, you can use the store-bought and stuff. I don't. I use freshly squeezed because some of the store stuff has been like refined, and some of the acidity that we need in the lemon juice to work in the tomato acid, it's not as high as freshly squeezed. So we got our freshly squeezed lemons, and I washed up the jars, and I have the lids sitting in hot water. Now, Ball says that you don't necessarily need to heat the lids up, but old-fashioned, I still do it. My mom still does it, and it creates a better seal because it softens the rubber around the ring, around the lid. So I still do it that way. And we need to check on our sauce. So I did puree those last pieces, and I don't see any more chunks. So when we know this is ready, if I make an X, it will stay. See, it's almost there. It's not quite as thick as what we need it to be. And I don't strain out any of my seeds either. You can do that, but I don't. I just use the whole tomato, except for the skins. Yep. So that's got a little bit ways to go, and then we'll be ready. So I'll come back. Okay, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put 1 teaspoon of lemon juice in our jars, in these pints. Now, if you use quarts, you're going to want to do 2. I only do 1 in pints. A lot of people do a little bit more. I've never had any trouble with jars not sealing or them going bad because I don't use enough lemon juice. So we got our jars moved from over there to over here, and I got my, helps you guide the fluid into your jars. This is our little funnel here, and I think we're going to do a check because this is almost ready and it's getting really nice and thick. So we were way up here with our fluid, so we've lost about 1/2 inch of water, and that's what you want. You want to cook out as much water as you can, because what you want is you want sauce. You want the good stuff, right? So let's do it again. Oh, it's really close. Really, really close. So what we're gonna do, yeah, let me shut this off. We're gonna shut it off, and then we're gonna start piping in our jars, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I had to add 2 more jars. So I put 2 teaspoons of lemon juice in these, and you want to leave about 1/2 inch headspace, which is what that is. That's about 1/2 inch. This one is just a little bit full, but it's going to be okay. So then next, what we want to do is we want to clean all our rims right here with some vinegar, and then we're going to put our lids on. So I will come back. Okay guys, so I have all the lids and the rings on. I put them in my water bath canner. Now this is a new canner. This is one that saves water. So you can do it in the old pot with the wire strainer that is in it to lower the, you know, like the old time water bath canner. But I love this new one. So you just fill the water up to the plate, put your stuff in, and then I have a lid here. Hopefully I can get it in there. Hold on a second. I gotta reposition these more to the inside here. Maybe if I can get them closer to where I need it. Okay, hold on one second. Okay guys, I had to take a pint out because it just didn't fit. And then all you do is put your lid on, and then you wait for it to get in the green section, and you boil it for 40 minutes. Easy, right? Easy peasy. And there's only a little bit left in there. Isn't that crazy? So they were good. So we're going to come back in 40 minutes, and I'll show you guys what the end product looks like. Okay guys, we are done with our first 40 minutes. I'm going to take the lid off, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take them out, and we're just going to put them on this cutting board right here. Easy peasy. Now these will boil a little bit, so just be careful when you're taking them out. I like to put them on a, oh wow, one already popped. Did you guys hear that? Yep. It's great. Love it. Okay. And then we're going to put our wow, another one. We're going to put our next batch in there, so we can get that one going. Holy cow. And they're sealing already, guys, which is a great sign. Awesome sign, actually. Okay, we're going to put our next lid on. Alright, and I always shut the heat all the way off. And we're just going to turn it back on. And it's still in the green. Wow, those are sealing fast, guys. We're going to reset our timer to 40 minutes. And we're going to do our next batch. So guys, if you don't have like fancy canners and pots, oops, supposed to go 40. Fancy canners and pots and stuff, guys, use a spaghetti pot. You can use a spaghetti pot and put a towel in the bottom, and then put your water in. And it's the same concept as a fancy water bath canner. You know, you don't have to have fancy stuff. But for tomato sauce too, if you guys want to add your garlic, green peppers, onions, this is just tomato sauce. This is just a base. You can add all kinds of stuff you want. You can add salt and pepper. You can add your Italian seasoning if you want to make spaghetti sauce. That's how simple these kinds of recipes are. You don't need fancy equipment. Just need some jars, lids, some seals, and you need product. It's just like, so over here I made pickles. These are Amish dills. It's garlic, dill, and cucumbers cut up, and all it requires is water, vinegar, and same concept. Use a water bath canner, but for these, because I like them crispy, these only go for 10 minutes. Same with your spears, same thing. Garlic, if you like lots of dill, use lots of dill. If you like lots of garlic, put lots of garlic in there. The sky's the limit on what you can. You can do fruit. It's crazy, all kinds of stuff. But there you have it, guys. I hope this will inspire somebody else to give it a try. It's really easy. Just boil your water out of your sauce, depending on if you like it runny. Then if you like it thick, then you boil a little bit longer and just boil the water out, and then you water bath can it. And then you got food put up for the winter. And these are so delicious. I use this in vegetable soup, spaghetti sauce as a base, everything. Goulash. It's crazy. All right, guys, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.